like I don't know why, but like the pop culture today is to look at this in the form of an anecdote, right? Like back when we
Mhm.
were children, we were kids. We had this. A lot of us had like a secret journal, right? Like
Yeah.
we used to write in it, and it was very personal, and it was not meant for anyone else, for our eyes only. And remember, like
Yeah.
if anyone read it, you would get super pissed. Or if you
Mhm.
read someone else's journal, let's say you didn't write a journal, but you like found someone's secret journal and it said very clearly on the first page, top secret, don't read. Like I read someone's journal that said that top secret, don't read, and I still read it, and I remember that person was so mad. So back when we were kids, we had these secret journals, these private journals. But as we've grown up, the whole idea of what's private to us has radically changed, and
Yeah.
I think we've sort of now started keeping our private journals public, and we get pissed if people don't read it. So, it's in an essence, it's a very big shift.
It's also really taxing on the mind, though, to be
Yeah.
fair,
Uh-huh.
because and this is something, like, I feel really bad when I see people get like that affected by not getting interaction on their posts, or
Yeah. Yeah.
people not replying, or it seems like people take that really like towards onto their, if
Mhm.
you want to call it that, ego in a
Mhm.
way. I don't know if I don't think that's the right word particularly, but like people just think that maybe, I don't know why people are defining their self-worth
Yeah,
by
exactly. Their
the
self-worth
likes
is
or
connected to
responses that
is
they get on
connected to
social
the
media.
validation that they receive, and
Yeah.
I think that brings like a really important part. I mean, this episode is going in a different direction than we planned it, but I think that's the fun of being on a Sheeples podcast is that there is no direction. The direction is motherfuckers.
We are directionless sheeples.
Motherfuckers. What I initially planned out to say, and I'm glad I can remember it now, is that if you look at in a very what am I gaining versus what am I losing way, and you look at
Hmm.
these social media platforms, if you look at the Facebook and the Instagram and the Twitter of the world, I think for a lot of people, social media is taking away. I mean, probably I'm sort of portraying my thoughts and everybody else. So let me rephrase. For me personally, at
Hmm.
least, social media is causing more negatives than it is positives.
Yeah.
I mean, it offers a great deal of advantage. I agree. But let's not forget that at one point of time, the internet was big because of social media. Now the internet
Hmm.
has diversified, and social media is just a part of the internet. So for all of those people who like to tell me that social media helps us stay in touch with the recent things, you have the news for that. There are so many other resources. You have blogs, you have podcasts, you have YouTube videos. I mean, a lot of stuff is available.
Yeah.
But at least for me personally, I feel that social media triggers a lot of anxiety for me. I'm at that age
Yeah.
where a lot of my friends are getting married, friends are having
Oh.
children. A lot of
Yeah.
my friends are senior level in their organization. They're CEOs, they're starting businesses, and I mean, all the more power to them. They want to put it up on social media, and then they want to get recognized for that. But
Hmm.
for me, when I'm on the other side of the screen, sitting naked in my underwear, eating ice cream. I don't know why we keep going back to naked in the underwear,
You
eating
go
ice
back to
cream.
that. I'm
Maybe
not
I
the
do
one
a
saying
little.
that.
Maybe
See, you are the one who says that.
as somebody who likes to be lactose intolerant on Mondays,
Yeah.
Wednesdays, and Fridays, I sure eat a lot of ice cream.
I mean, you can
But
never go wrong with ice cream.
yeah, exactly.
If
As they
it's
say,
ice,
ice
that is
cream,
truly
we'll
nice.
scream, we
Haha.
all scream for ice cream. Yeah, a little bachkan harkat in here.
I don't know if you heard what I said, but it's okay.
He said, as long as there's ice in it, it's
I mean, I said as long as it's ice, it's truly nice.
ooh, charas is saras. Nice. Okay, I don't know. Why.
Oh no! You said no,
I
no,
don't
no,
know.
no,
I
no,
don't know
oh
if
no.
you rhyme now. I want to rhyme as well. मैं भी influencer.
I rhyme ice cream, you rhyme
I think
charas.
Charas is Saras. Okay,
अलग अलग है यार तू.
we'll take a
Level में.
creative call later where we want if we want to edit this or not. But
I'm keeping it. I'm keeping this.
sold, done, sold. But what I'm trying to say is that when you have if there's somebody out there in the world celebrating something good in their life, you're
Hmm.
probably going to have 100 people on the other side who get triggered by that, and
Yeah.
you can't blame anyone for it. I mean, I'm not saying Facebook's bad, I'm not saying Instagram's bad, Twitter is bad, I'm not saying I'm not saying the people out there who put this kind of content are bad. I'm not saying that. I'm
Mm.
just saying that you really have to evaluate how something makes you feel, and you really have to ask yourself that are you doing something because it's something you've always done, or do you have the courage to reevaluate? I mean, sometimes I
Yeah.
open Facebook in the morning or Instagram in the morning just because that's what I do every day.
So,
And
yeah,
yeah,
true. Like so one thing like from what you're saying, right? That comes to me specifically
hmm,
when I really think about all of this. Like we said, like self-worth and determining it, like it's you don't need people to validate you.
yeah,
You don't need like those likes. But one of the things I've learned, right, is the more you try to compare yourself to other people, right, the more you see yourself in competition with others on social
true,
media specifically,
correct.
the more you kind of put yourself down.
Yeah,
And I think for me personally, like I've kind of taught myself over time to
hmm,
be to see like them put like my friends, all of my friends, putting up their posts as like something that really makes me proud of them. To see them like do better, become a lot better, gain a lot more, learn from them. Like I feel like I kind of started forcing myself to see that as inspirational, because
that's
originally I
really
used to
good.
be like, why can't I do that, or why am I not able to do any
Yeah,
of these things. But that was like a really toxic mentality for myself, because I wasn't letting myself grow and I was just whining. Like,
yeah,
why do I need to whine when I when I need to see my own flaws and then start learning from my own flaws and become better, like
yeah.
improve from there, learn and improve.
Even Twitter
And
doesn't do mine anymore, so why should you?
yeah.
Just
um
references.
so oh my, I missed that platform, by the way. But
One videos of 6 second.
Vine
Like,
was fun.
was
But
fun.
either way, like I think it's just one of those things where I would say it's great to see that, but you know that you are going to go at your own pace.
Yeah,
You are going to be your person, and there will be people who will think that whatever you're doing is really envious.
true.
And but it's not something I look forward to. Like, oh, if I put this, people will think no. My whole thing is like I want to share what I'm doing because it's fun. It seems a lot of like I want to let my friends know. I want to join their fun. I want to have a conversation with them because they are my friends. They
Hmm.
aren't people I'm in competition with. They aren't people I want to put down. I want to see them become great in their lives, and I want to do my own part to make myself great in my own life, and maybe together we can do something more. And
Hmm.
that's the fun of it, because like I see them that way. I've started getting more having more and more fun with social media in general. And the less I think of like, oh, I want likes for this, I hope I get more likes, I hope I get more likes, like that mentality isn't like gonna help you later on, because it'll put you in a depressive state and an anxious state in places where you don't need to be.
Hmm.
And the one thing we need to learn from all of this is all of this doesn't like define you. You are the person who defines you, and putting yourself out there, do it because you want to.
Dude,
If you
that's
want to
that's
do
that's
it,
a really really good state of mind to be in. And but I'm
and
going to
it,
be honest.
so yeah, sorry Sheeples, there was a bit of an issue,
We
like
got
internet issue. So basically we had to like kind of repeat one part, but like where we ended off basically was when I what I was saying is that you need to kind of define yourself, and it'll take time. It's a long process, but getting to that mindset is something we really need to work towards, right?
agree. I mean, I wish like I would be there where you are. I mean, you're at this great level of maturity, but unfortunately, I'm just stuck at being like a insecure 14-year-old who just thinks everything is out there, better, getting better, and I am not. So
Nah, man. So here's my thing. Like, it took me a very long time. Okay,
yeah.
like it wasn't a 1 day process, right? It took me a while to get there, and I had to force it on myself in a way, because why do we need to feel bad about these things, kind of thing? I
Hmm.
told myself that, like, and it's just one of those things that it doesn't come just by saying it once or twice. You need to kind of live it. live and breathe it
Yeah,
kind of thing, right? And
yeah,
the positive mindset that we need, so that and especially for people like us who know that we are going through other stuff, we have so much to worry about already, and
true, true.
more than anything else, like why pile on negative stuff on ourselves, rather than, like, rather than focusing on the things that really need
Yeah,
focusing on.
I mean, for the sheeples listening out there, you have like a classic example of two very different sort of perspectives. One of them is this dude's perspective where he's saying that it's okay if your friends are doing good, be happy for them because their journey is not your journey. I mean, it's not right to look at somebody else's reflection in the mirror and complain that it doesn't look like you. It won't because it's not you, right? But me, on the other hand, or for a lot of other people who might be feeling this way, it's still like it pricks us to see. I mean, we don't personally really hate on anyone. It's not like I personally have anything against anyone. But
Mm,
when you see the world moving ahead, when you see the world prescribing to all the mainstream norms, and you sort of
mhm.
don't, it sort of bums you out for some reason. And my defense mechanism was I stopped.